Hey everyone, welcome back to the Network Fixer. What if I told you that the idea of artificial intelligence is not new, it's actually more than 2000 years old. Long before computers existed, long before the internet, long before Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, or Nvidia, humans dreamt about creating machines that could think. Today, AI writes emails, creates videos, generates images, drives cars, helps doctors detect diseases, and even assists scientists in discovering new medicines. But how did we get here? Who invented AI? Why did AI fail multiple times before becoming successful? And why is AI suddenly everywhere after 2022? In today's episode of the Network Fixer, we are going on an incredible journey through the complete history of artificial intelligence from ancient myths to ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Copilot, and beyond. Stay till the end because I will also explain what the future of AI looks like and whether AI will replace humans. Let's begin. Before the computers, let's understand the dream of intelligent machines. The idea of intelligent machines existed thousands of years before electricity. In ancient Greek mythology, stories spoke about mechanical servants created by the gods. In ancient India, many texts described intelligent mechanical devices and self operating machines. Although these were myths and imaginative stories, they reflected humanity's fascination with creating artificial life. Around the 13th century, inventors started building mechanical automata. These machines could move their hands, they could play musical instruments, they could ring bells, and even write simple words. They weren't intelligent, but they showed one important thing: humans wanted to build machines that could imitate life. That dream never disappeared. Everything changed during the 1800s with the birth of computing. A British mathematician named Charles Babbage designed the analytical engine. Although it was never fully built during his lifetime, historians often call it the world's first concept of a programmable computer. Ada Lovelace later wrote that what is considered the first computer algorithm. She also predicted something extraordinary. She believed computers might someday compose music, create art, and solve problems beyond mathematics. Imagine saying that nearly 200 years ago. Today, AI is doing exactly that. Let's move on to Alan Turing, the father of modern AI. The real foundation of AI began during World War II. Alan Turing was a brilliant British mathematician. He helped crack Germany's Enigma encryption system. His work saved countless lives. After the war, he asked a revolutionary question: can machines think? Instead of arguing philosophically, he proposed a practical test. This became famous as the Turing test. If a human cannot distinguish between another human and a machine during a conversation, then the machine could be considered intelligent. Even today, this idea influences AI research. Many modern chatbots are built with the goal of having natural conversations. Let's move on to the official birth of artificial intelligence. In 1956, a small group of scientists met at Dartmouth College in the United States. During this conference, computer scientist John McCarthy officially coined the term artificial intelligence. This event is considered the birth of AI as a scientific field. Researchers believed that machines capable of human level intelligence could be built within a few decades. They were optimistic, perhaps too optimistic. Now let's move on to the first AI boom. Between the 1950s and 1970s, governments invested heavily in AI research. Scientists created programs that solved mathematical problems. They played chess, they understood basic language, and proved logical theorems. People believed intelligent robots were just around the corner. But there was one big problem: computers were extremely slow, memory was tiny, storage was expensive, and there wasn't enough data. AI had big dreams, but technology wasn't ready. Now, let's consider the first AI winter. Because progress slowed, funding almost disappeared, investors became disappointed, governments reduced research budgets, many AI laboratories shut down. This difficult period became known as the AI winter. The excitement froze, research continued quietly, but public interest vanished. Now, let's move on to the comeback story. During the 1980s, AI made a comeback, this time through expert systems. Instead of learning from data, these systems followed thousands of human written rules. For example, if fever and cough, then possible flu. Businesses loved them. Banks, hospitals, factories, insurance companies, many organizations started using expert systems. But they had limitations. If the situation changed, engineers had to rewrite the rules manually. These systems couldn't truly learn. And later on, AI winter returns. Again, expectations became unrealistic. Maintaining expert systems became expensive. They couldn't adapt to new situations. Businesses lost interest. Funding declined once more. Another AI winter began. Many people believed AI had failed forever, but behind the scenes, researchers kept working. Machine learning changes everything. Instead of programming every rule manually, researchers explored a new idea: what if computers could learn from examples? This became machine learning. Instead of writing instructions, we feed the computer data. The algorithm discovers patterns. The more quality data, the better the predictions. Spam filtering, movie recommendations, face recognition, credit card, fraud detection, weather prediction, all these became possible through machine learning. Now came the internet era, and this era created an AI revolution. The internet changed everything. Billions of people started generating data every second. Photos, videos, emails, searches, GPS locations, recent purchases, social media posts. AI suddenly had something it never had before: massive amounts of training data. At the same time, cloud computing became affordable. Companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft built enormous data centers. Now AI could process information at a scale never seen before. Let's move on to deep learning. Researchers developed artificial neural networks inspired by the human brain. These networks became much deeper, hence the name deep learning. Graphics processing units or GPUs, originally designed for gaming, became perfect for AI training. Companies like Nvidia suddenly became essential to AI development. Deep learning achieved incredible accuracy in image recognition, speech recognition, language translation, medical diagnosis, self driving technology. This marked the beginning of modern AI. Around 1990s, AI started beating humans at games. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. Many people were shocked. Later, Google's AlphaGo defeated Go champion Lee Sedol in 2016. Experts believed this would take another decade. AI achieved it much earlier. These victories showed AI wasn't just following simple rules anymore, it was learning, planning, and making complex decisions. The later on came the transformer. In 2017, Google researchers published one of the most influential AI research papers ever. The title was Attention is All You Need. This paper introduced the transformer architecture. Transformers allowed AI to understand long sentences, context, relationships between words, and massive amounts of information. Almost every modern large language model uses this breakthrough. Without transformers, there would be no ChatGPT, no Gemini, no Claude, no Microsoft Copilot. This single invention changed AI forever. Let's move on to the explosion of generative AI. Everything changed again in the late 2022. OpenAI launched ChatGPT. Within weeks, millions of users joined. Soon came Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude, Microsoft Copilot, Meta's Llama. Soon after that, AI image generators, AI video generators, AI coding assistants, AI voice cloning, AI music creation. For the first time in history, ordinary people could use powerful AI every day. So let's understand how AI works today. Modern AI learns from enormous data sets. It identifies patterns, it predicts the next word, it generates images, it can write code, it summarizes documents, it answers questions. But here is something important: AI does not truly understand emotions like humans. It predicts the most probable response based on patterns it learned during training. That is why AI can sometimes produce incorrect answers known as hallucinations. Human verification is still essential. So, how is AI changing India? India is rapidly adopting AI across many sectors. Healthcare uses AI for disease detection, banks use AI to identify fraud, farmers receive AI based crop recommendations, students use AI tutors, businesses automate customer support, government departments increasingly explore AI for citizen services, language translation, and digital governance. India also benefits from its large software talent pool and growing startup ecosystem, making it an important player in global AI development. One has to really understand the risks of AI. Like every technology, AI has advantages and disadvantages. Advantages include improved healthcare, faster research, better education, higher productivity, safer transportation, more accessible technology. Risks include deepfake videos, job displacement in some industries, cybersecurity threats, privacy concerns, bias in AI systems, misinformation. The challenge is not AI itself, the challenge is how humans choose to use it. Now let's move on to the future of AI. Experts expect AI to become even more capable. Personal AI assistants may manage our schedules. Robots may assist in homes, factories, and hospitals. Scientists may discover new medicines much faster. Education may become personalized for every student. Programming, filmmaking, engineering, agriculture, and scientific research will increasingly involve AI. However, human creativity, empathy, ethics, leadership, and critical thinking will remain extremely valuable. The future is likely to be humans working with AI, not humans versus AI. The history of artificial intelligence teaches us an important lesson. Progress rarely happens overnight. AI experienced decades of excitement, years of disappointment, two major AI winters, and countless research breakthroughs. Today, we are witnessing one of the biggest technological revolutions since the invention of the internet. The question is no longer whether AI will shape our future, it already is. The real question is, will we learn to use AI responsibly and wisely? I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think AI will create more opportunities than problems, or are you worried about its future impact? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this detailed journey through the history of AI, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Network Fixer, and press the bell icon so you never miss future videos on technology, history, and innovation. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, keep learning, and take care.